Happy Christmas, folks. Right, here's that BSA B44, and I've done a bit more work on it and hopefully stopped, well, it'd be nice to think I've stopped all of the oil leaks on it. Certainly ought to have reduced the oil leaks and leakage by a considerable amount if I haven't fixed it completely. It's been coming from various areas. Primary chain case, the back of it, the removable plate that you have to take out to access the gearbox sprocket. Someone at some time had obviously tried to lever that out and actually distorted the back of the crankcase and the primary case a little, and a new gasket alone obviously wasn't enough to seal it, so I had to take it all apart again and put sealant on that, and that seems to be holding up. There was also another leak. Someone had put a sort of like a tyre valve through one of the screw-in rocker caps, and that had been venting and blowing nicely under the tank and making a mess. Cylinder head nuts all tightened down a little bit, and various oil pipes between the engine, oil filter and oil tank all tightened up a little bit too. So hopefully between that lot, and there being a new seal in the gearbox as well, just behind the gearbox sprocket, it ought to be going in the right direction, if not completely cured. So I'm going to stop filming in a minute. It's actually starting to go dark, but I'm going to take a run on it, and it could be the first ride we do with lights in the dark, this one. And when I get back, I'll have my head torch at the ready. I'll stop the bike and we'll have a quick look underneath and hopefully see no oil leakage, or very little at worst with any luck. So I'm going to get ready to go now, and we'll be off for a dusky ride on this sometime pretty soon. Okay, let's get ready to take a ride on this BSA B44 and see if the oil leaks have stopped, and see how good the lights are in the dark as well. It's got to be over 25, maybe 30 years since I've ridden in the dark, so it'll be a bit of an adventure for me, I suppose. I would say I ought to get out more, but nothing I can do about that right now, unfortunately. In the same boat as many others with these lockdowns and everything. Anyway, let's take a short ride on this and hopefully find out that the oil leaks have stopped or drastically reduced. Just tickling the carburetor a bit there. Get my helmet and gloves on, and hopefully we'll go. Also, I want to see that the clutch isn't slipping anymore with any luck. I've worked on that as well. So, it might not matter too much where the camera's looking, because it's going to be dark in about 10 or 15 minutes. Let's go anyway. Ignition on. I think we ought to have a reasonable camera angle there, I hope. Right, forgot to connect the bloody alternator wires up. Let's just get them put back in quickly. Thought the lights were going a bit dim. Let's plug these in and we should be back in business with some lights, I hope. The alternator's connected again now. If it won't start on a kick, at least it's a good downhill run. Hope we get it going. Let's see. Okay, let's take a look and see what we've got. Well, we all know firsthand that it's charging well, especially with the alternator connected, and the lights work. The clutch isn't slipping anymore. Let's take a look underneath. I've got my head torch here. Let's see if we can get a look under there and hopefully confirm it's not leaking anymore. That would be peppered in oil, just absolutely smothered in oil by now. I'm very happy with that. That looks like a job done to me. I don't know how much of this is going to come out on the video, but anyway, it's nice and clean, it's not covered in oil, it's running nicely. Christmas Eve tomorrow. I don't know whether I'll get another ride in before Christmas, probably not, so I'll bid you all happy Christmas and end on a high note with another bike ready to go home to its owner.